Swell up. Y'all gotta stop eating in like 35 minutes. Got the whitest teeth in the world. So thank you, mommy.
Thank you.
All right, you got a couple minutes. Come on, let's get it moving. Bismillah. I'm all set for Fajr, and that should be coming in soon. I'm legit so proud of you. We're gonna pray. Taj is gonna lead, inshallah. Are you coming today or tomorrow? You coming today or tomorrow? Right now to pray. Let's go. I'll knock you out. You know, I shouldn't be knocking you out during Ramadan, so let's go.
Good, brothers. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
So, guess who's not going to school today talking about he needs a refresh and a reset? And I'm going to honor it because that boy worked so hard, straight A student. Okay. Y'all, nothing feels better than not having to stop at Publix in the morning time and get them anything. Because even when they pack lunch, they still want, oh, Mom, could you get me some chips? Or we'll stop at the gas station or something. Mom, could you give me this? Could you give me that? No, no, no. Ramadan, you're fasting. Taj has no excuses not to fast. Of course, he never really has had an excuse since he was 7. But no excuses. She's not mukallaf, but still, I don't want to hear I'm hungry, I'm tired. Because you can always go to sleep and you'll be eating shortly. Leave me alone. Leave me in peace. I don't know why, out of nowhere, I had gotten nervous last night. And I've been doing Ramadan since I was 7 years old. Nothing to be nervous about. But I had gotten nervous like, ooh.
27 years?
Doing the math on me? Doing the math on me?
27 years is crazy.
When you're talking about me, they need to be able to see you. Let's chit chat about your Ramadan goals. What you trying to get into this Ramadan?
Trying to fast all day and all month.
Okay. That you're going to do. By any means necessary. But what do you want to learn this Ramadan?
More surahs.
More surahs. And is there anything you want to change about yourself? Clock it. You like everything. Clock it. Leave me unclocked? Okay. Clock it.
Suratul Nisa عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم يشاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يحيط حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. Bye, princess. Have a good day. Ramadan Mubarak. I'm a little sleepy, so I'm gonna go home and probably rest until it's 7:52. Inshallah, I'm gonna rest till, let's do like 10 a.m. Hey y'all, I feel like we have not talked today. I slept for a good bit of the day, woke up, prayed the horror, went and got Nora, did my mommy thing. I didn't film anything today. I was like, oh, I had this productive day planned, and I said I was going to sit down and write a Substack article, and I didn't do anything, but I am going to write this Substack article. Speaking of Substack, I feel so late to the party, but I am so grateful for this app, and I'm about to turn this app up. This platform, I love it. So for those of you who don't know what Substack is, because I definitely want y'all to join and follow me on there. And, if you're into reading and, into writers, fun facts about me, prior to my nursing, going to school for nursing, my major was broadcast journalism, and loved it because all we got to do was write. I used to be straight A student in English and anything to do with writing, because it's a love of mine. That's why journaling comes so easy. That's why planning out my life via writing comes so easy, because I'd like to think that I'm a writer. So I used to have a blog site prior to Instagram, and a lot of people found me on the blog site, and then they came over to my Instagram because they were just like, we want to put a face to this girl, and then, from there, things did what they did. So I say all that to say, why didn't anybody tell me about Substack? I am thoroughly loving everything about it. And I'm gonna be writing my behind off, but my intention with that is to share so much of me, but also because I share a lot with y'all, so I do feel like I have an outlet to say the things that I want to say and show the things I want to show. But writing is a whole different type of outlet. And something is burning? No. Yeah, okay, this lighting is not very forgiving, but you know what? Yeah. Anyways, because this battery about to die and I don't want to have to vlog from my phone. I actually hate that for me. Yeah, so I'm going to put my Substack in the description. Make sure y'all subscribe to that and follow. Everything's free. I'm not going to have a paid Substack. Y'all are going to be able to get knowledge on makeup. It's called At the Vanity. That's what I've been meaning to tell y'all. It's called At the Vanity. It's just my thoughts when you sit down at the vanity and you're thinking, you're reflecting on yourself. I'm sharing makeup tips, tutorials, product, reviews, and, things like that. but then also reflecting on life, reflecting on moments. And the tagline for it is the behind the scenes of it's behind the real work behind beauty. There you go. I notice how Ramadani and festive this hijab is. It's adding to the Ramadan flavor. But yeah, I didn't have much of a day. I really didn't do too much. Y'all didn't miss out on too much. I am very thirsty right now. I'm not even hungry. I'm very thirsty. And I can't wait to drink my lemon water. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. We break fast in a couple minutes. It's 6:13. Well, I say a couple minutes, but you know, we definitely gonna sight. We're gonna go outside and see, because that's how we do it over here. Alright, y'all, we just prayed Maghrib. The books came. So how it looked on Instagram is not how it looks here. But I feel like this and a Quran with English transliteration and translation, these two will help you, like they'll be a good duo together. I am a little bit disappointed because this was like an Instagram ad. Let me not say disappointed. I am. And just because what they advertised, the thickness, the way that it looked and everything, it just looks different. So, but I was on their page and they only had 3 posts. And their ad had thousands of likes, but their page had 88 comments, and a lot of them were people saying, when am I going to get my order? So I don't know what's up with the company. So, okay, so here's the outside of the book. Feels nice. It feels nice. And then we have Juz 1, Al-Fatiha, verse 1 through 7. And there's no specifics, you know, it says, there is no specific story in Surah Al-Fatiha. It stresses the importance of prayer and submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I like that. It's like notes. It's like sticky notes. And since you can't do that to the Quran, I guess this is a book that is, you know, this is why I'm like, I'm not disappointed, but they could just, if they advertised it exactly how it is, that'll be good. Because you still can learn stuff for it. Key concepts. Praise and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Guidance to the right path. Prayer, supplication and seeking help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The main theme is praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and asking for guidance. So, you know what I'm saying? It kind of...
There's a whole lump back here. And the rest of it is just straight. It said, what race are you?
Okay.
No, she said I could circle through 2 things because I'm black and I'm basically 25%. So I put black in another race. That's the whole surah?
Which one you on? That's Fatiha. That's the whole Fatiha. So, what we'll do, hold on, we'll go through the Fatiha and we'll say it, and then we'll go through these notes. Surah Al-Baqarah. You nailed it. Y'all, I know I have been in 110 different outfits today. That's because when you gotta cover, you just gotta cover. Grab whatever. Honestly, okay, I've come to terms with a lot, and I'm about to tell y'all. The book is cool. The book is fine by me. I was underwhelmed because of how it looked on social media, how they advertised it. I was underwhelmed, but at the same time, the book is very beneficial. Nora is loving this book. She's talking about she's gonna finish it in a day, inshallah. When I say loving it,
Mate.
when I say loving it. She talking about she gonna finish it in what?
Maybe a day.
Maybe a day, maybe a
two.
week, a day or two. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Today whooped me. Let me tell y'all all that I did. I don't even have any content for y'all. That's how you gotta know if I don't have no content for y'all, I got whooped. So came in, went to sleep, woke up, started working on an article, went to sleep. Woke back up and was like, let me go get dressed. I'm about to go to the studio and record 6 looks today. I said, you know what? Let me go pick my child up from school. I picked Nora up. All this time, wasn't hungry, wasn't thirsty, nothing. When I started cooking dinner, I started getting so sleepy. Look at this child.
6 makeup books?
Yeah, I was going to do a batch content filming day.
Could have did that each 6 days, you know?
Yeah.
And then just recorded the little.
Oh, we're gonna have to try again tomorrow, inshallah. I normally hits first day up with a bang shawang wang. The first day hit me up with a bang shawang wang. What is happening? Oh, let's do just 5. One of my favorite surahs in the Quran is An-Nisa, Suratul Nisa. For so many reasons. You wanna go over that one? Okay. Where was it revealed? So when you want to know where it was revealed, always look at the top line right here. It says
Medina.
Okay, so give me the story. Read the story part to me.
In verse 34, the idea of, what's that say?
Poem.
Qawam is explained, which talks about the role of men in taking care of the household. It highlights the importance of seeking help from an
Arbitration.
panel when there are problems in a marriage. Verses 127 through 130 talk about topics related to women and issues and marriage disagreements.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go over the key concepts. Orphans' rights, protection of orphans' property and justice, ethic of warfare, moral rules in war and peace. Main theme, social justice and individual rights. Highlighted verse. If 2 groups of believers fall into dispute, make peace between them. An-Nisa 35.
Discusses various topics like rules of warfare, rights of orphans, fundamentals of faith, and social justice.
Yes. Okay. And after we do this second page, we're going to listen to it and go to bed. You're going to stay up reading? That's cool. All right. And Nisa, verses 148, 176. Read me that story.
Caring for orphans' belongings and rights, fairness and good behavior in how we treat others, guidelines for sharing inheritance, beliefs, and practicing of worship.
All right. Did you understand that?
Kind of, not really.
Tell me what you gathered.
Like to be fair and respect others' rights.
And the protection of orphans. You know what an orphan is, right? What is an orphan?
Where their mom either abandons them or more, they grew up without a parent.
So it may not always be abandonment. It may be sometimes both parents are passed away. So orphans really are if both of the parents are dead. Yeah. O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger and those in authority among you. In Nisa 59. The key concepts: orphans' rights, safeguarding the rights of orphans, inheritance or fair distribution of inheritance.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها وبث منهما رجالا ونساء